Albigensians, who were also called Cathari, were a group in Europe in the 12th and 13th century. Protestants like to talk about this group and say these Bible-believing Christians were killed by the Catholic Church. They like to link themselves to this group because they were a pre-Reformation group, and they like to do that because it helps to show that Protestantism was around prior to the 16th century. I'm not going to talk about the historical context of what was going on in Europe to explain the Inquisition because I did that in another video. What I want to point out is that Protestants, either knowingly or not knowingly, are trying to make the Catholic Church look bad because they say these were Bible-believing Christians. This is false. Albigensians were dualists. They believed in a good God of the spiritual and a bad God of the physical. Because of this belief, they refused marriage because of the marital act. They also abstained from certain foods. These are partially the beliefs of early heresy in the 5th century, known as Manichaeans. This is what Paul warns about in 1 Timothy 4:1-4, saying, in later times, people will fall away from the faith to doctrines of demons who forbid marriage and abstain from foods. The Albigensians also believed in a type of ritual suicide. It is very clear that modern Protestants would not be hesitant at all to call this group not Christian, yet they say these were Bible-believing Christians. Just for the sake of argument, let's say they were. If that's the case, it shows how untrue the Protestant doctrine of sola scriptura is, because they came up with some very unbiblical doctrines from the Bible.